Chris is putting a Kirkey seat in. Man, this car's set, I don't know, a couple months. And I redid all them valves, made the valve springs tighter, install height shorter. And Chris got in the car, went to start it, and the battery was dead. So we put it on the charger overnight, and he come out here. And I tell you what, he barely even touched that starter, and it fired right up. Ain't that something? Carburetor. I mean, he barely even touched it. It kind of amazed me because it's been setting so long. I thought the fuel balls would be evaporated out a little bit, but no, it fired. I mean, he barely even hit the starter and it fired up. But we're going to put a Kirkey seat in this side. All right, so we made some brackets out of angle iron, and the seat comes about right here, so we're going to cut these down like that. But oh, it's the other side. I'm sorry. Over here. But what we did was we just bought a piece of angle iron. I don't know. What is that? 2 1/4 inch or something? 2 inch maybe? I don't know. But we just drilled holes for the stock locations for the seat. We put those in, and then we put the seat in, and Christopher sat in it. And then I marked where the seat was going to go. And then we took the other piece of angle iron we had and welded it on. Look at Chris's welds, man. Pretty good for someone that doesn't really weld that often. Or doesn't really weld at all, hardly. But anyway, and then we mounted this one we took some measurements here with the seat in the car. Took some measurements from this angle iron out to here, where the seat was going to be, and then we went ahead and mounted this one, and then we put that one in, and it's got those, we welded those tabs on it, top and bottom. Yeah, look at them welds. You did pretty good, man. And so, you know, same thing, just put the angle iron in there, drilled the hole for the stock seat locations because those go in that little piece that ties the frames in together. Them bolt holes do. And then we measured from here, the inside of here, to the inside of that one, and got an idea of where we needed that one to be. And then we put that one on, drilled the holes and stuff like that. And then we put the seat down in there, and it fit pretty much perfect. And then we marked the seat holes. We're going to put a hole here and a hole here, and then we drilled the holes in the seat. Well, Christopher sat in it again to see what height he wanted it at, because at that point we could have fixed the height in the front and the back there. And then we drilled holes here and drilled holes here in the seat, and yeah. And then we got bolts for these. Now we just we took it out because we're going to paint it, and we're going to cut these angles in it too, because his leg kind of hangs down right there and don't want it catching on that. But I don't know, that's the way we did it and what we had to work with without having to weld a bunch of stuff to the floor of the car. So what do y'all think? We'll get some videos putting it back in. We got some painting going on. It's storming outside. And Chris got some of the harnesses in. He'll show you that.
We got some rain outside. It's supposed to clear up though. So hopefully we can go get our 9. What do you think? You gonna run a 9?
Do it.
I think you should run a 9 pretty easy today. We took the brackets back apart, painting them, cleaning them, like that one. I gotta figure out the shoulder harnesses once the seat's back in. And this harness. Got the side harnesses in. Got the little one hanging out. We got the fan fixed. We got the tires on, spaced out how they need to be. That's pretty good. What else did we get fixed? It's got the 65 fuel jet. Yeah.
It's too fat.
Yep.
Put some air in the tires.
So we're almost ready to roll. Hopefully this Hopefully this thunderstorm passes through. We get this finished. Alright. Brackets are painted. Get some light. Sit in there. That part's aluminum, so we're not even gonna paint that. Put it on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat in. And then figure out where the eyelet bolt goes up here for that belt. These belts are in, and then wrap the belt back here. Should be good to go. It's looking really good for two people that were extremely tired at 2 o'clock in the morning after a long day.
Yeah, I think I was about to fall asleep in my chair.
And we had absolutely no idea what we were doing at all. It's working out. Check it out. She's in there. It looks good. I got the cover for it. Got to put the cover on. Put back harness and then that center harness on and call it good. And it's still raining, so hopefully this stops so we can go racing.
I should have angle cut one back on the street.
Is it done?
Almost. And then we're thinking we can move these bolts. Just drill another hole over here somewhere and move the seat back, and then it'll work for you too.
He's taller, but I sit back for it. I always tippy-toe the pedal. And I've gotten used to that because I'm so big, I have to sit back and my stomach hits the steering wheel.
Yeah, and where this comes up over the roll bar,
Yeah, that makes it hard for me to get in and out.
that makes it a lot harder for me to get in and out of there too.
Yes, sir. But if you scoot that back, I can slide that in there.
In emergency, just pop the T-top off, hop out. Yeah.
Kirkey is all in and looking good. We put this piece in here. Shine some light here. There we go. We put this piece in. We just drilled a hole back here. Kind of an angle like that. And it's had a hook that hooks to it. And then it has this piece. And then there's that. And then on these right here, we elected just to go with a wraparound. So what I did was I went up through the bottom, then down, then around, and then up through the bottom, down, then around, and then back through the top there, and then pulled it tight. And we need to roll that up and zip tie it. But that's it, man. Thing looks good. Chris fits in it good. Now we're going to go to the drag strip, and we're going to try to run a 9. Y'all wish us luck.